Hey everyone, what if I told you that you can have all the fun you want to have this festive season while still making progress towards your goals? Yes, it's possible. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 tips in which you can use if you want to start studying early so that you get ahead and be a top performer in 2025, or you just want to learn a new skill while still having fun. So make sure that you watch till the end, because the last one is my personal favorite, and I feel like if you master that one, or if you do that one, then all the other steps will go accordingly. So tip number 1, I want you to plan your days the day before. The biggest mistake that most people do during festive season is to move with the flow, and you know what they say, no plan, no direction. So if you have no plan for your day, then you'll find yourself waking up, scrolling on TikTok, binge watching Netflix, and lying to yourself and saying this is a rest day. Resting is important, but you don't need to waste your entire day. For example, if you know that you have to attend a certain party later in the day, you can wake up, do some productive work, maybe 1 hour or 2 hour productive work, and then after that you start prepping for that party and go to the party later on the day. And if you have nothing planned out for the next day, still plan your day and say, okay, cool, tomorrow I plan to study this subject, or I plan to learn coding skills, watch this YouTube video and that YouTube video, so that when you wake up you do have a plan and you can start executing that plan. But if plans do come up later on the day, make sure that you take them, because festive is all about relaxing and also having fun with family, right, and friends. So make sure that you plan out your day so that if there's nothing happening, then you can be productive. But if anything fun comes up, then you can take up that offer, because at the end of the day, it's festive season and resting is very important. So tip number 2, building up on the first tip, is do not push yourself too hard. Remember, the trick is not to overwork yourself. So what I want you to do is wake up in the morning, use that morning energy, right? Maybe wake up at 8 or 10 a.m. and use that morning energy to be productive, and make sure that you do the things that you love, right? If you've always wanted to learn a certain skill like coding, then you can learn that skill, watch YouTube videos, make notes. Or if you want to challenge yourself and do that difficult subject that you're going to do next year, so that next year you don't have that much pressure, then you can start working on that subject. But ensure that whenever you get tired, you stop, because if you are able to put in 1 or 2 hours, remember, there are no deadlines, there are no pressure, there's no one chasing after you, right? So you can put as little hours as you can, right? But I'm not saying be lazy, just put in that 1-2 hours, and when you feel tired, stop. You know what they say, small steps build up over time. Another thing that's important is, after being productive, make sure that you reward yourself. You go get ice cream, you watch a Netflix series, you watch a movie, because it's not a lot of people who are able to be productive during festive season and work on becoming the best version of themselves. So make sure that you reward yourself for that. So if you want to wake up in the morning and make sure that you are productive, you have to ensure that you follow tip number 3. So tip number 3, I want you to avoid dopamine hits in the morning. What most people do is, first thing when they wake up, they pick up their phone, they start scrolling on social media, watching TikToks, watching Instagram Reels, scrolling on YouTube. And what it does is it gives them dopamine hits, meaning that they get a burst of pleasure. And then after that, it's difficult for them to switch to the less fun tasks, such as studying or learning a new skill, right? So make sure that you avoid getting those dopamine hits in the morning. And if you love social media so much, why not create content? Because creating content develops you far more as a person than consuming the content. So if you love social media so much, start creating content yourself. And tip number 4 is, I want you to remove all the distractions and create a productive environment. So when you wake up, first thing that you need to do is you need to go make a cup of coffee, drink coffee, and then find a quiet place, right? It can be in your bedroom, it can be in a coffee shop. And then after that, start being productive and working on those high value tasks. Avoid your phone at all. If possible, if you're going to a coffee shop, leave your phone at home. And if you're working at home, take your phone, put it in a different room, switch it off, or make sure that it's on do not disturb, so that you don't get distracted when you're working. Mornings are very key, right, for productivity. So if you want to be productive, when you wake up in the morning, make sure you capitalize on that energy so that you can be able to create amazing things. The small changes can change your life. So tip number 5, write down your vision and your goals. This is my personal favorite, because writing down your goals it's a game changer, right? For example, I want to run the #1 tutoring and academic coaching company in South Africa, and I also want to be the #1 educational content creator in South Africa. And I wrote that down, I put it somewhere where I see it every day, and it motivates me every day to wake up so I can make videos like this and inspire you to be a better version of yourself, the best version of yourself, so that we can both grow and be the best versions of ourselves. So writing down your vision on a piece of paper, not in your diary whereby you only open that diary once a year when you're heartbroken. Write it down on a piece of paper whereby you can put it up where you see it every day, and that will motivate you to wake up each and every day, take those small consistent steps to achieve those goals or that vision. I don't know, maybe your goal is to be the #1 YouTuber in South Africa, or you want to learn coding so that you can develop a certain app, or you want to be the best accounting student, or whatever it is. That's your vision. So write it down, put it on the wall, and let it motivate you to take all the 4 prior steps so that you are the best version of yourself this festive season. So you can use the rest of December and Jan to ensure that you build momentum for 2025 so that you are the best version of yourself in 2025 and you do the things that you love. So if you love this video, make sure that you like, you drop a comment if you have any question, and you ensure that you subscribe so that you join the community. And I hope to see you on the next video.